Welcome to the world in your hand. Brunei, the silent jewel of Southeast Asia. Did you know there's a tiny country on the world map, richer than many G7 nations, yet barely mentioned in the headlines? A place where the king lives in the largest royal palace in the world, yet rarely welcomes world leaders? That country is Brunei, the silent jewel of Southeast Asia. Did you know there's a tiny country on the world map, richer than many G7 nations, yet barely mentioned in the headlines? A place where the king lives in the largest royal palace in the world, yet rarely welcomes world leaders? That country is Brunei, the silent jewel of Southeast Asia. Where is Brunei? Brunei lies on the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. It borders the South China Sea and is almost entirely surrounded by Malaysia. With a size smaller than a district in Ho Chi Minh City, it's one of the richest nations in Asia. 2. People, culture, religion. With just around 450,000 people, most Bruneians are devout Muslims. Brunei is a conservative Islamic monarchy. Modesty, respect, and religious values are woven into everyday life. Alcohol is banned, public celebrations are quiet, and above all, the Sultan is deeply revered. Life here is calm, clean, and remarkably safe. What to discover in Brunei? You'll be amazed by the Omar Ali Saifuddien Mosque, considered one of the most beautiful mosques in Asia. Explore Kampong Ayer, a floating village on the river known as the Venice of the East, with a history dating back centuries. And most astonishing of all, Istana Nurul Iman, the largest residential palace in the world. Spanning over 200,000 square meters, 4 times the size of Buckingham Palace and 3 times that of the Vatican. This is where Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah resides. The palace boasts 1,088 rooms, 257 bathrooms, 5 swimming pools, a mosque for 1,500 worshippers, and a garage for over 100 luxury cars. It's not open to the public, except once a year, during Hari Raya, when thousands of Bruneians line up to meet the Sultan and receive royal gifts. Istana Nurul Iman isn't just a symbol of wealth, it's a quiet statement of Brunei's majestic identity. Why don't world leaders visit Brunei? Strangely enough, Brunei rarely appears in the itineraries of US presidents, Chinese premiers, or Russian leaders. Why? Because Brunei is politically stable and not a global flashpoint. It doesn't seek the spotlight in international diplomacy, and above all, it is content, peaceful, wealthy, and self-sufficient. 5. What not to do in Brunei. Brunei's beauty lies in its values: serenity, dignity, and devotion. If you ever visit, here are a few things you should avoid to respect the local culture. Do not wear revealing clothes, especially at public places or religious sites. Do not bring alcohol. It's strictly prohibited. No public displays of affection, like hugging or kissing. And above all, do not speak negatively about the Sultan. He is seen as a deeply respected national father figure. Life in Brunei is slow, intentional, and meaningful. If you honor that pace, Brunei will reveal its warmth to you in its own quiet, unforgettable way. Brunei doesn't need to be a global power player. It simply chooses to be true to itself, prosperous, peaceful, and proud. And that's what makes Brunei truly remarkable. This is The World in Your Hand. Discovering the world, one country at a time. Subscribe, and let's keep exploring together. Thank for watching.